What's up, everyone? I hope that you guys are having a fantastic time. Once again, my name is Gurpreet Singh. I'm the director of Africa Healing Foundation when it comes down to agriculture, nutrition, as well as the environment. Now, today, guys, I'm here to talk to you guys about something that everybody experiences. It doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter if you're Bill Gates or the president of the country. We all experience this, and this is actually one of the ways that is a coping mechanism for us not to get hurt. It's fear. Now, everybody has fear. Everybody has fears. But the thing is, like, a lot of times when we have fears, there's some rational fears. Like, yes, you should be scared if there's a huge bus that's going to be hitting you, and you should act on it right away. So get out of the way of the bus, right? And then there's some irrational fears about things that we have told ourselves that may or not be true. And some of these fears actually come through our past, right? So like, for example, let's just say you got hurt by a particular guy in a relationship and he was abusive to you. Now, all of a sudden, you could generalize, and I've seen this with like a lot of my friends, that all men are like this, right? Or like, I've seen it the other way around as well. And when it comes down to it, fear in that kind of sense is nothing but false expectations appearing real. Right? And a lot of times it doesn't get us to the kind of success that we want, whether it comes in relationships, whether it comes in finances or businesses, right? Like, a lot of us don't think that we have the ability to run a business, that we don't have the ability to go ahead and have an organization. And let's just be honest, most of us don't, right? But we can acquire those things. That just means that we just might not have the standards, we might not have the tools in our kit jar right now, but we have the ability to acquire them. So that doesn't necessarily mean that we can never do it. But a lot of us, we set ourselves up with these expectations of all these things that could never happen to us. For example, it's impossible to end world hunger. I've heard this quite a bit. A lot of people say, oh, it's impossible to tackle on climate change. It's impossible to have sustainable healthcare. This game is rigged for the top 1% for you to be financially successful. I've heard a lot of these false expectations appearing real. Now, here I am to tell you that that's all they are. There's false expectations that are appearing real. And the only way around that is to go ahead and think in limitless. That's why we always say together we are limitless. Because somebody might have a fear of something, another person might not. Right? And all of a sudden it's like, yo, dude, let's do this. I'll show you. I'll take the step with me. Then all of a sudden he takes the steps and they're like, wow, that step is safe. I can take this step too. And then somebody else like, yo, I know I don't have to take the third step. That's how we do together. We are limitless, guys, because each and every one of you guys is just as important to the world as all of the people that are sitting on the board, that are sitting on the leaders team over here at Africa Healing Foundation, because it's you guys that make us limitless. So I want you guys to put onto the comments below, together we are limitless, guys, and I want to go ahead and be able to see you guys again